Hello fruit lovers. How are my seedlings doing? Seedlings, surprisingly, lots of these were flooded, covered in a foot, 2 foot of water, or got washed away, and they all did pretty well. Obviously we'll never know if some of them weren't going to come up anyway, but I think I just want to show you some things that have been pretty easy and some things to show you what hasn't. Mango's very easy to come up. This is a Tommy Atkins. This is a Cambodian variety. Pickering over there, they come up really easily. Jaboticabas, they always come up. Suriname cherries, like over there, they always germinate really well. Got some Annona over there, they haven't come up yet. And lots of stuff I take cuttings off. That's mulberry. Mulberry does pretty well. These are Jaboticaba things. Even stucks, just chop some of the persimmons off and stuck them in perlite, and some of them are still living. And I'm trying a whole bunch that I tried before, some really rare stuff that never came up. I'm trying it again. Over here, these look like they're dead, but they'll come back. That's Barbados cherry cuttings. I don't know what this is because I had a whole bunch of fruit seeds in my pocket and I didn't know what they were. But the tamarinds are coming up. Tamarinds are supposed to be pretty hard to germinate. They come up almost immediately. Let me show you some more stuff. Oh yes, an air-layered grapefruit. These are the Mamoncelas, I think. They look like they're really doing well. Got some Hackett lychees going up. What else we got? Unknown. Obviously papaya germinates really well. Got one cedar bay cherry that germinated. It's very slow growing. And I'm putting some more seeds in, see what's going on. Well, got a whole bunch of different things. Little guavas, they germinate well. Tomatoes. This is supposed to be a red Jaboticaba, but it's going straight up. Most Jaboticabas seem to go out sideways, but is it a Jabo or is it a Grumichama? There's a Grumichama there on the right. Maybe. I don't know. I got this labelled as red Jabo. I'm terrible with labelling. What else we got going on over here? There's more Jabos. Over here, white sapote did really well. Mamey sapote, excellent. These are more Pickering mangoes, great germination rate. Sapodillas that I've had growing for years from seed. Some are still tiny, some are getting bigger. Gotta have patience here. Gotta have patience. Look at the difference. Some of those are like 2-3 inches tall. Some of them 2 feet tall. Figs are nearly always we grow these from cuttings. This is a ginberry from seed. Did really well. These are sugar apples. Down here, lots of guavas from seed, scarlet jabos, mangoes. These are my dragon fruit that I grew from seed. Again, big difference in some tiny, some bigger. There's a pomegranate from seed. This one's pomegranate. Slow growing, don't like a lot of water. Passion fruit I grow from seed sometimes, but they seem to do better from cuttings. More Barbados cherry. You've got to keep them wet. You keep them wet, they eventually, these are from cuttings, they eventually do something. These are miracle berries, which take forever, as does the lily pilly, very slow growing. Look at this. That's a white piri mango that I grafted. Pretty good, eh? Pretty nice. And over here, this is the Valencia Pride that I grafted that's still alive. Doesn't seem as vigorous as that white piri. Anyway, white piri's that Hawaiian mango. Obviously loving it here in Florida, not having any disease issues. What else we got going on over here? Loads more Jaboticabas. And again, look, so these are all sisters. So that tiny one there is the same age as that one. Nature. Nature is wonderful. Like, these are my lychees that I've been growing for a couple of years. Sabra. And, you know, they hit a wall when it got to the winter. And I think they may have got, I don't know if they got any mite damage. Maybe they just got too wet or too dry or so, who knows. There's so many things that can affect things. More Suriname cherries, they always do fantastic. Different Jabos, as I say. Most of these are red, some of them are Grimmel, some of them are red, some of them are scarlet. Pigeon pea, that's fantastic from seed. Jackfruit, great from seed. Goji berries, I rip the plants apart and make new plants because they're always sending up new shoots from the bottom. Pond apples, I use these for grafting. I got like a crazy price on that, so no one buys it because I'm going to use these for grafting. Atamoyas. I want to show you something else. These lychees I repotted at all the same age, and I repotted like this one, put it in a bigger pot. Its roots gone crazy, big, bushy. These ones are big and bushy, bigger plots. So the other ones, which I still got in original pots, haven't really done a lot, but that's okay. Oh look, the hog plum is doing pretty good. That was a cutting. The Longden seedling, there are two of them if you watch the videos. One was puny and eventually died. This one's doing really well. So soon I am gonna try and graft onto it. So many seedlings. My advice, label them better than I do. And even when you label, see, because lots of these were labeled but got flooded and washed away, so these labels got washed away, and so then it becomes the ones that I write on the, like a cherry of the Rio Grande there, you can see it says CORG. I don't think it's germinated yet, any of those, but if you write on the pot, then you just got to hope that the pot, that the writing doesn't fade. You got to keep going. Well, look, there's my Asian pear cutting. Not very much growth. Very, very slow growing. Here's another slow growing thing. This is a Natal plum. Very slow. Anyway, again, let me get back to my potting, repotting, uppotting, new potting. You could say I'm potty. Alright, thanks fruit lovers, thanks for watching.